In today's Money Watch, buckle up. We're talking about car buying. That's right. Gas is not the only thing that will cost you this summer. If you are in the market for a new car or truck, prepare yourself. The average price of a new car is almost $50,000. That is up 3.5% from just a year ago and about 30% higher than 2019. So if you're thinking about taking the plunge this summer, listen up. CBS News business analyst is here to help, Jill Schlesinger. Thank you so much for being here, Jill.
Take your oxygen mask.
I'm so shocked by these prices.
I know. $50,000 is massive. And I know that if you haven't been in the market for a while, and a lot of people haven't, people are driving their cars longer. They last 12, 13 years. But if you need a car, you need a car, right?
So what's driving the increase?
Oh, you're so clever. Well, obviously inflation, but also we Americans, this is probably before the war, but we're buying larger vehicles, and that is costing more money. And because of that, when you look at most people who are financing these cars, the payment has skyrocketed. We're talking about $773 a month. And you know what? That doesn't even include your auto insurance. So we have plenty of people who are paying $1,000 a month for their car payments.
This is if you buy a car outright to finance it?
Yes, when you're financing it. So just your financing charge. And I want to be clear that, a lot of people shelling out 50 grand, it's an impossibility. Right. So obviously you are going to finance it. But I think a lot of people are kind of worried, like, well, how do I know? Do I fix my old car? Right. Do I not? And I think the question is really, when I talk to car experts, they'll say to me, well, don't pay more than half the value of the car if you're driving an old car.
Okay.
And maybe another way to think about it is...
break that down for me. Don't pay more.
Okay, so let's say your car is worth $8,000 right now. You're at the end of the life of the car. Don't be paying $5,000 to fix the car.
Got it. Got it.
And you want to try to really recognize that at some point in the life cycle of the car, it's better to actually go into a brand new car with a new warranty, and then you'll have some safeguards.
If you want to go for the new car, what are interest rates looking like?
Well, I mean, it's looking like around 7%. And when you look at the terms of these loans, they're getting longer and longer. We have almost a quarter of Americans that are financing for 84 months. That's 7 years. So what is happening there is that people are saying, I want a car. It's expensive. If I stretch out the payments, then I can afford it monthly. But I generally think that if you can't afford a 60-month loan, a 5-year, you might be buying too much car.
Okay, there's always the existential question, to lease or not to lease?
Well, listen, I am an old, boring car person. I buy used cars that are still under warranty. Most of you have like that kind of worst part of the erosion of value that takes place in the first couple of years of depreciation. If you buy a used car, it's usually a good deal. But if you're the kind of person, you don't put a lot of miles on your car, you like bells and whistles, you don't like driving a car until it's like 10, 11 years old, then sure, you can go ahead and lease. But I think it's very important to understand that at the end of the lease, you start all over. At the end of a car loan, you own the car.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, in this economy, is there any wiggle room to try to bargain or negotiate to bring down the price?
Well, you can't be so tried and true like, oh, I have a certain brand or certain dealership. I would go in with a lot of research. A lot of this is available online. For some of us, that means that you like the negotiation process. Other people don't. The way to really approach the negotiation process is having the information you need, getting pre-qualified, looking at all sorts of loans that might be available, not just through the dealership.
Okay.
And also, what about being able to walk away? That is your gift.
Whew.
If you can walk away, you will be able to negotiate a better deal. So try not to get married to any one dealership and shop around. It really is going to be better for you in the long run. The more info you have, the better.
I would never want to be opposite you in a negotiation.
It's not so bad.
Oh, please. You drive a hard bargain.
Nah.
And you're teaching us all to do the same. Thank you so much, Jill.
Sure.